All right. So, as usual, we'll start off seeing who's going to lead in the recap. I rolled a 2, so most likely the lowest number is going to be the one doing this one.
Well, I got a nat 20, so
14.
14.
I got a 9.
All right.
Andrew it is.
Oh God.
So, if you could start us off, and then we'll fill in.
All right. So last session was mostly about trying to figure out the source of whoever had caused the explosion and such.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And we had gone. Wait, this is last session, right? That we had gone to that temple.
So that was the session before last.
Ooh, then I am very unprepared.
we went
So
to talk to Dabble this last time is where we started, I believe.
yeah, so this last session, then we did mostly the side quests, and then there were a couple of things like towards the main mission that we did along the way, but it was primarily focused on the Zentarum side quest and the Order of the Gauntlet side quest we did after Andrew and Leona hopped off.
Yeah.
So most of the
Gotcha.
session was Zentarum stuff.
Yeah.
Then unfortunately, I guess my memory is not serving me very well, and I should have taken notes.
That's all right.
I remember us traveling around the city, but I do not even really remember what the Zentara mission we picked up was.
The potions.
Yeah. So does anybody else want to?
Delivery? Yeah. So we went to that like fishy potion shop, and they showed us like their special wares in their little case. It's all coming back now.
Yeah.
Which was like a mind reading potion or potions.
Mm-hmm.
And we were delivering them to a certain character in a purple cloak,
Mm-hmm.
which we met at like a square, and we did like a super slick handoff, and we ended up with a bunch of like plat pieces, which we decided to go towards some more repairs on the house.
Yeah.
And
got a growth potion, remember?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's right.
I used
Which
my
will
inspiration
definitely-
on that.
Well spent.
There was much haggling involved. And I do remember something kind of sus after Leona left, that this gauntlet mission was looking for someone who was wearing a purple cloak.
Purple cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember Jackson basically dipped because he was like, I'm not playing both sides here.
Awkward.
He's like, I'm gonna leave that to you. You guys go catch the person that we just dealt with. And so that's where I stepped away. So I don't know how that gauntlet thing went beyond
Get
that.
it.
So before we get into that, recapping just a little bit more from when everybody was there. When you went to talk to Dabble, you bumped into Floon and Renair at the awning portal. And Floon was useless as usual, but Renair had some information for you. So he told you that the gnome who died in the blast was most likely one of his father's spies. And Renair suspects that this had something to do with the Stone of Galore, which is a magical item that will reveal the location of this massive treasure that's hidden somewhere within the city. And if Renair's suspicions are correct, then somebody with the Zentarum now has this item. You also bullied Renair into paying for your guys' windows. So
Hell yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I think we guilt tripped him into it.
was more like bullying. Like,
We just incessantly kept bringing it up until
yeah,
he
just
it off.
kept saying like, we're just so poor, you know. We just don't have any windows.
Good thing we don't have windows when the blast happened, but we still don't have windows.
So that all happened. You did the mission for the Zentarum. Got some money there. Put that towards. I'm pretty sure it was the water damage. Was
Yeah.
that what you put that towards?
I think so. Or it was water damage or plumbing. I can't remember which.
I think it was
Plumbing-
the water damage.
Plumbing was
What I
already
have in my
done.
notes. We decided on water damage because it was exactly 15 platinum. If I
Oh,
remember
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And then we also got our roof repaired, so we no longer have leaks. And the ghost started helping, seemed to be helping with cleaning. And we asked him if he wanted to be our barkeep, and he seemed to agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah, you still aren't communicating well with him, but so that all happened. Called it a night. Went to bed. The next morning, Sunny just stayed at Troll Skull Manor.
I
Hung out.
kidnapped.
Yeah. Well, the rest of the party went to go talk to Tally at the Bent Nail, because somebody after the explosion was seen running that direction. What they learned from Tally is that rumor has it that the Black Viper. Rumor has it that the Black Viper steals from nobles while wearing a purple cloak. And then, unrelated to that, the cloaked man from the explosion supposedly went east after running down the alleyway. After that, like Andrew said, Jackson was like, "Purple cloak, this is the same person. Nope, I'm out." And then Brunor and Tink went on their little mission. So that brings us to, at this point, it's like mid-afternoon, and Tink and Brunor are back at Troll Skull Manor. And I figure we can recap that as we go, because they'd be filling the party in, I'm guessing, once they get back.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
We might have went a little further than what we were supposed to because we didn't quite understand the mission.
Yeah, so just slight recap. We can get into details and character. But slight recap. The actual mission was go talk to the newspaper publisher and find out what they know. And Brunor and Tink decided to keep going after they talked to the newspaper publisher. So I will let you guys.
Animals.
I'll let you guys handle from there, and I can help fill in as needed.
So we went to the Broadsheets publisher. Brunor packed me on his shoulders. It was the most awkward thing in my entire life, but And apparently, it's the bank lenders are twin sisters. And is the thought there, and that possibly a mask is the reason the thief wears a mask is because she's covered in scars. So they're basically accusing one of the Castellanters as having a twin sister that is this thief that runs around town. So we went to the Castellanter place and interrogated the husband.
Yeah, so
whether his wife has a sister.
you guys might remember that previously we talked about how you could take out a loan from these well-known moneylenders in the city, the Castellanters. Yeah, Brunor and Tink went and they went to shake this guy down.
You went to go shake down a loan shark?
This was a bad idea.
Why do you
He
say
did.
that?
So
He did admit that his wife does disappear for hours at a time. You know, and he seemed to be truthful in that too. But he seriously doesn't think his sister has, or his wife has a sister. Like, he doesn't think that's possible. So at that point, then we went and talked to the guild, and they were like, all you had to do is talk to the publisher, but thanks. And we realized our fuck up.
Yeah, basically the guild leader was telling him like, "Well, thank you. We'll handle it from here. We don't want to cause any like political tension or make enemies with the Castellanters, so we'll handle the situation here delicately. But thank you for the intel."
We almost took it a little too far.
Thank goodness we rolled a nat 20 on our insight check and, like, didn't, like, use force of some kind.
Yeah. Probably for the best there.
Yeah, so I know last time Steven was tired and we were saying like, okay, well, this should only take like a half hour to an hour, so we're gonna go ahead and just play this through. And then it was just going and going. And I was like, you guys are doing way more than you need to, but okay.
guys going to shake down a loan shark? You guys have been hanging out with us gang members way too much.
I mean, we thought there was gonna be, like, some sort of, like, resolution, like, find the person, not just, like, get a simple answer and, like, hand off the simple answer. It was pretty great. So, guys, what are the plans for today, then?
That's a good question.
I think we should track down the cloaked figure. The guy in the hood.
At first, I thought you meant the purple hooded person again. I was like, wait, no. They're supposed to lay off that for people. Yeah, I agree with that.
So this person is this person in the hood. This isn't the purple hood person, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so the cloaked figure that we saw, the robed man that we saw taking off towards the bent nail is, I believe, a different person, the purple hooded.
And this is the person that might likely have the stone.
Yeah, the robed man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as a reminder, witnesses reported seeing 3 people wearing black cloaks. And at the crime scene, there were 2 people in black cloaks with Zentarum tattoos in the blast. So, this could be a Zentarum agent,
I
potentially.
was gonna say we were also looking for the other construct, right?
Yes.
We still have the device that's supposed to help track it.
Yeah, Brunor's been walking around with the trigger on it pressed, but it hasn't gone off yet.
So if we track down this robed man or something, then we might, like, come across an
Along
area
the
where
way.
it actually goes off, you know?
Do we think it's likely to return to the temple?
I mean, the way that Nim was talking, it sounded like he hadn't seen him in weeks. I would think that, like, if it was going to return to
Anywhere.
him.
Okay.
What was that, Steven?
Oh, I said he could be anywhere,
Right.
but all. Oopsies. But also, I think we should start trying to follow any like minuscule leads we have to try and get somewhere on one of these quests. So, we had somebody gave us a direction this guy was headed, right? The hooded figure.
Yeah, he took off to the east, towards the east, down the alley by the bent nail.
To the east. Ring, 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 ring.
All right, I'm gonna switch us over back to the main map here.
So Bruno starts running towards the water, towards the ocean. He go to the east.
Isn't that west?
Bernard, wait!
Other way?
Oh.
Other east.
I'm not very good with directions. All right, to the east. He starts running.
It's okay, buddy. I confused the west with the east as well.
West. Right, where are we? We started west, the yawning portal, and west.
So you guys are at Troll Skull right now.
Troll Skull is.
There we go.
Where's Troll Skull?
Northeast alley. Okay.
Does Troll Skull not pop up on this thing?
It should. It's
No,
in the
this is-
North Ward.
Oh, I see it there.
Yeah, north,
Yeah.
northeast.
So there actually isn't much east of
Oh.
us.
Unless he's out there in the farmland.
I mean, yeah, he could have been leaving town.
See,
Is there a
Troll-
gate that way?
I'm sorry. Did you guys say that you asked
Yeah, there's a gate down that way.
the guy
Southeast.
at the bent nail if he saw
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah, so that was right after you left last time, and he's the one who said that he noticed the guy running towards the east out of the alleyway.
Okay. So if we head out that way, do we notice any big buildings or businesses?
So which way are you going as you leave Troll Skull Alley?
I figured we'd go outside
East by southeast. Unless we want to head
to Whalegond Way.
Welcome way. Where is that?
Out the south side of Troll Skull, I guess.
Yeah, and then we head towards like the exit of the city.
I would think so.
Does Tower March go out the city? It's like northeast of where we are.
You mean the Troll March?
So Tower March cuts across above Troll Skull Alley.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, so that's north. He said he went east, so that would be Down Street.
Okay, I see what's
Or-
going on here. There's a big old cliff here.
Whalegond.
That's not an exit of the city.
And that's the same street that is our street too. It looks like Sardon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys have Troll Skull Alley like kind of behind you, and Sardown Street is the main road that you're on.
And this is called Undercliff because that's a cliff there, not just open wall.
Mhm.
So you can't get down that way unless you're some sort of voodoo magic man.
You can climb.
No.
Hallie, can I
Yeah.
make an I don't know what kind of roll it would be, but to see if maybe it looks like there are some No, Erica Claire, you cannot have the dice. It's a great way to choke and die. To see if there are maybe any people that we might take as locals that may have seen something.
I mean, this
Or
whole
like
area is mostly residential.
like a local busybody out on their porch.
Not really.
Damn.
Anybody.
Oh, wait. Did we? Oh no, we didn't see them go on the roof. That's right. We didn't see anyone flee to go on the roof. So, damn. Well, I vote we just travel down Saredown Street, maybe.
I guess
That's
we
what
just
I
start
was
knocking
thinking
on
too.
doors.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Might be the only thing we have right now. You got teeth coming and you feeling this not so good? Huh? Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was looking for a paragraph, and the paragraph was under my sticky note. All right, so you guys are heading down Saredown Street.
Yeah.
Um, as you guys are walking down the street, can I get a history check from Tink?
Yeah. I only got a 12.
Okay. Um, so you don't really know very much about them, but you know enough to know that one of the wealthier families in the North Ward are the Growlhuns. And as you turn the corner of Saradon Street, you notice the nimble rate detector starts whirring and the little umbrella starts spinning on top and it's making all these weird clicking noises as you guys are approaching this wealthy property.
The
Of
rich people took
course.
him!
They're like basically your neighbors.
Great.
Oh boy. I don't think we should do what we did last time and just go harassing rich people. I think that was not a wise decision.
In poor taste, and they probably already know about it by now too. All rich people talk to each other.
Well, we're just kind of looking for someone who's seen some kind of puppet thing, right?
Yeah.
No. We're looking for a tap and die and some WD-40.
No.
No, we're looking for either the
I mean, you
hooded
can ask.
yeah, the hooded cloak or like a legit like animatronic being.
Can I make an investigation check and see what their security is like? Because something tells me they're probably not exactly security free.
Yeah, let me see here. I should make sure this is the correct map before I bring you over.
Oh man, frick, that -1 sucks. 13.
Okay. Sorry, I'm putting your guys' tokens out on a map here, and then I'm gonna bring you over.
Can I check for any suspicious tracks, non-human sized tracks?
Oh shoot. Sorry, I just messed something up. Yeah, go ahead and make a. That would be a nature check.
Nice.
Nature check. Oh no. Oh, because I don't really do tracking. I got a +3 on it, but I rolled a 4, so 7.
Okay, yeah, you don't really notice anything.
I'm not a tracker, guys.
I guess I would try to check for tracks too. You said that was nature?
Yeah. Yeah, so looking at
Oh,
like
some-
tracks would be a nature check kind of thing. usually it would come up if you're like tracking something in the woods, but
I managed to get a nat 20 again somehow.
We're
Okay.
at
And
woods.
I have a +3, so it's a 23.
okay. Let me see. You notice some dog tracks and some horse tracks. But that's about it, other than like human footprints. Alright. I finally got tokens placed here, so I can bring this up. There are going to be big black boxes because I have a fog of war set where the buildings are. So if you zoom out, you'll notice that there's like a wall around most of the property. The opening is from the other side.
Okay.
I think
This
we should hop
wall,
this
is it
wall.
like... Yes, what I was just about to say. Is this wall climbable?
Do you want me to stealth climb?
Maybe just take a look at it.
Let me see here. So the other side has a set of ornate iron gates. A yard with several large trees. Some pathways. The estate is enclosed by 12-foot high stone walls. So you can make an athletics check if you wanted to try to climb them.
Yes.
Totally parkourable.
Also, keep in mind it is the middle of the day, and this is a residential neighborhood. So,
Let's find. I say we just find the front of it.
You've never done parkour in a residential neighborhood?
I mean, it's probably not a good idea to do that in the middle of the day. Like, if we're gonna do that, I think it'd be good to sneak back, the covered
I was
darkness.
gonna say, do we want to just walk around it and maybe come back in the evening?
Yeah, I think that's a good
Mm.
idea.
Mm.
Because
We
then
can
I might
even,
be able
like,
to have a
potentially-
little. I'll have a little more stealth.
We could also potentially, like, walk up to and talk to them friendly. Just, like, let's not go making accusations like Bruno and I did last time.
Yeah.
Do it a little more gently.
If we were to wait until later, would we want to leave the detector thing, like one of us and the detector, around here to make sure it doesn't move while we're off?
Well, you have to press the button, right? So if the button's not pressed, it shouldn't matter.
Bruno's had a thing on it though, like that's got a string it's pulled all the time.
Right. So, but we could undo that.
But he's saying to make sure it doesn't leave while we're
I'm
waiting.
just saying we don't want it to escape while we're waiting to come back. So if we do wait for night, one of us should look non-sus in the alley or something, but like making sure that the thing is still pinging, I guess.
That probably shouldn't be me. You want to know what? I think I should probably not walk around to this building with you, because if I'm going to be the one stealthing out tonight, I don't want them to think to be sus of me. Does that make sense?
I was gonna say Heather's a local and she could play a little senile once in a while.
Oh my
And
god.
since
How dare you even suggest such
I
a thing?
Well,
said play senile,
and
not
you
that
do
you
stuff.
are.
And you do stuff with the gauntlet, so that might make you, trustworthy.
Yeah, you could even just say you're there guarding for the gauntlet or something.
Going off of that, could even mention that we're looking for, like, we're just, like, looking for the person, for the hooded figure that was going on, even though, like, this is not the hooded figure.
That's not a bad idea. I like the way you
have you seen anything
Nice,
suspicious?
yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Yeah, so does anybody want to, like, go up there with me and meet our neighbors?
Should not be me.
Let's go.
Sounds like
Bruno's
but
all
I've
for
got
it.
also acrobatics and stuff, so I might also be one of the potential infiltrators if we need them.
okay. So just Bruno and I guess.
So, are you guys going up to talk to them during the day, or are you just going to wait and do everything at nighttime?
I was thinking about walking up and talking to him right now. Yeah.
And then
Give us
if
a
we
chance
don't
to kind of
glean
scope it
any
out too.
if we don't glean any information here, we can keep looking for the hooded guy and then come back here at night.
It's a good idea.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess I'll walk up to the entrance. You said it's iron gates at the entrance. Are they closed?
The gates are currently closed, yeah.
Is there anybody I can see behind the gates?
Yeah. So, you notice a groundskeeper walking around. That you could probably get his attention.
Yeah, I'll like holler over and be like, hey you, could I talk to you for a second?
Uh, how can I help you, miss?
Hi, I'm actually here looking for not here specifically. I'm in the neighborhood. I'm local, lives right down the road. I'm sure you heard about the explosion that occurred,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I was
it's
just
so
kind of
terrible.
right. It's terrible. So I've been kind of looking around, just seeing if anybody had seen anything, heard anything. We had heard that somebody, kind of a cloaked figure of some kind, kind of came this direction, and thought I might ask you and maybe whoever the homeowners here are.
Well, I don't know anything about it. I'm not sure if Lord and Lady Growlhand know anything, but
Is there any way I could talk to them for just a minute?
um, let me go see if I can. You wait here. I'll go speak with them and see if I can let you in.
Okay, thank you.
Um, double checking something here.
Bruno's just back there and like almost giggling, like we're doing it. We're finding we found him. Just kind of like chuckling and like murmuring, like super excited. He can't even contain himself.
I'm gonna like elbow him and be like, if you can't do this, then maybe you should head back to the tavern.
Alrighty. Come on, where's the token? Where'd the token go? Oh, that's why.
I rolled a 10.
What is her first name? Okay. Sorry, I had her automatically on the second floor, and so I wasn't able to find her token. I had to just search and add it in here. Um,
Rip.
so they opened the gate to speak with you, but they're not. You can tell from their body language that they're not just inviting you in.
Gotcha.
So the groundskeeper What was his name again? Herv.
Herv.
Herv. Hurv.
Herv.
Herv walks up with Lady Grahund. Hello, I heard you had some questions for us.
Hi, yeah, gosh, what is the name of the freaking temple or whatever that we're...
Order of the Gauntlet.
Thank you. Hi, we're actually at the Order of the Gauntlet, just kind of looking around the neighborhood. We just recently had an explosion right in front of our new building. Our personal building, not a new building for the Order of the Gauntlet. But
Is everyone
we were
okay?
wondering, unfortunately, a few people were killed.
Oh, that's awful.
So we're really wondering if you saw anything or heard anything in the last day or two. Apparently, a hooded figure did kind of head in this general direction, so we thought it might be worth asking around.
Also, question real quick before I respond. Is Brunor still holding the device, or did that get left behind with Sunny and Jackson?
I didn't take it.
Same here.
I think I still have it just strapped to my backpack.
All right.
With the
So,
trigger pulled.
so as they're standing there talking to you, then there's kind of looking over, like, what the heck is that clicking noise? Like, they have no idea what this device is. They just know it's weird, and distracting. But, no, I haven't seen anything here. I admit I don't really leave the house very much, so I haven't really seen anything. But luckily, it seems like we were unharmed over here.
That's very good to hear. I'm glad that you haven't seemed to have been affected by it. You have quite a big area in there. Is there any way we could just take a quick walk around the wall just to make sure there doesn't look like there's any evidence of somebody climbing over?
You mean like
Yeah,
on the outside or inside the walls?
I mean inside. We kind of already looked around the outside, but being that's on the street, you can't really tell if much from that. It's...
Yeah, I guess that would be all right.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. So
And can I I'm gonna whisper to Brunor and be like, can you turn your toy off?
Off.
Oh yeah. I'll go ahead and pull the little thing off the string off the trigger. Tuck it back in my bag.
watching
Thanks,
you do
Brunor.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
watching you do that, and Lady Growhund looks up. Like, what is that thing anyway? I've never seen anything like it.
It's just a fun little tinker toy that he made. He also
We're
has a
not
bell he likes to ring.
we're not giving it
see.
away that we are looking for somebody who is likely in the vicinity. That's a question.
That's up to you guys. I mean,
Like I
we
could
don't
just be
expect
outright.
necessarily that they're hiding this thing.
Yeah. You say we don't suspect? Yeah, I'll go ahead and say it's like a compass, but for a little golden man.
We weren't gonna. Okay.
You guys. Let's see. Yeah, I think Brunor doesn't notice this, but Tink does. You notice Lady Growhund shift kind of uncomfortably when he says that.
Well, I wasn't gonna directly bring up that incident, but we've also been investigating another situation of a missing person who is described as a quote unquote little golden man. And that may or may not be linked to this hooded figure as well. Would you know anything about that?
No, I can't say I've ever heard of such a thing.
Okay, I'm back.
Um, and so she tells you she's never heard of anything like that, but it's not very convincing. You can tell that she's not being entirely honest with you.
Can Brunor tell?
Uh, you can roll an insight check if you'd like. Based on your passive insight, you don't just automatically notice, but
Yeah, Brunor's pretty oblivious. He's pretty oblivious. Busy sticking the thing back in his bag and trying to tuck it away nicely.
okay.
Well, if we could just do that quick walk around inside then, and then we're just right down at the Troll Skull Manor. If you do end up hearing or seeing anything, you're always welcome to swing by and let us know.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's good to know that we have neighbors like you around to keep an eye out.
Really appreciate your time. I'm gonna walk in and start like walking down the wall. Um, the longest part of the wall, I guess, not walking towards their house.
Mhm.
I also see on here there's other tokens. Are those other people in the yard?
Those are a couple of mastiffs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Woof woof.
just
Brunor
beware of
Brunor
guard
gets
dog.
Brunor gets excited. Puppy! He like kind of comes down and pats his
Oh
legs
no.
like, come here.
Make an animal handling check for me.
Oh no.
I mean, this is a good way to find out
17.
if the guard dogs bite.
Right.
What do you get?
17. I got 17, and I'm guessing nature.
So animal
Oh
handling is
no,
its own
I see it.
thing.
Plus
Yeah.
0, so 17.
Okay. It stands there wagging its tail. It's not like overly excited, but also not growling at you either.
Can I do like an
So
investigation check as I'm walking around the wall to see if I notice like
Yeah.
any
do,
peculiar things?
do I have anything of Andrew's in my bag or anything he would have touched?
You got. I don't know if it's in your bag, but you got that one, like fighting stick thing.
Oh yeah, I have all of my stuff just like in my bag. I have a big old bag, and everything's little to me. So I'm gonna kind of like pull that out and like almost pretend to use it as like a walking stick, and kind of like walk over to the dogs and like crouch down and stick it on my legs as I, kind of like grab the dog's head and like pet it and scratch behind its ears, so that it can smell this little wooden staff where Andrew was touching it.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Because to basically
He's building association.
get him familiarized with Andrew smell or Jackson smell.
Okay.
Ooh, you should give him some food if you have any too.
Let's see what I got.
Give him like a piece of one of your rations or something.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
When they're done with the dog interaction, I got a 19 plus 3 for my investigation. Yeah, it is plus 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I give
Yeah,
him.
so 22.
So if I could do that on both of these dogs and just like act as if I'm just really interested in the puppies.
Yeah. Go ahead. Trying to see here. You don't really notice any signs of like any scuffs or anything on the walls or anything left behind. Everything seems to be pretty clean and well cared for.
Gotcha.
No flower beds with footprints in them.
None.
That's kind of what I was hoping for.
And as I'm like walking by like this building over here, and then like I'd have to go to do a whole perimeter. I'd have to go along the side of this building here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I like peek in kind of nonchalantly, like just kind of like glance over in any windows or anything that I see, just to see if I see anything interesting?
Yeah. Um, yeah, so as you're passing by this first building, this is a coach house. So you notice that there's like horses and supplies in there mostly. And then you go around the side, and where you're standing now is like a barracks where guards and servants would sleep. Um,
Puppy, puppy,
So the one to
puppy.
the farthest to the east
yeah, so
was the
the coach house is that far bottom right corner. Um, the part where she was just standing next to is the barracks. Where you are
Yeah, over
now
here.
is
Oops.
it looks like some kind of a storage room. Like you notice a bunch of food in there, so it's like a extension of the kitchen, most likely.
Gotcha. All right, then I'm gonna walk back over towards Brunor. Are you done petting the puppies?
Yeah, I've got to both of them, and I'm trying to smell associate.
Are we good to go then, buddy?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't see anything really that stood out to me, but I really appreciate you letting me look around real quick and letting us talk to you and whatnot.
Oh, of course. Thank you again so much for stopping by. I'm glad that we have a couple people from the Order of the Gauntlet in the neighborhood.
Yeah, definitely helpful, huh? Hopefully we can get to the bottom of this and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Just let us know if you see anything.
We will. Thank you.
I'm gonna go meet back up with those guys. And I don't think we should really be hanging out and talking about this here, so maybe once we get a little further down the road.
Gray. Let's go find breakfast.
Well, it's like mid-afternoon at this point.
Yeah. Second breakfast.
Afternoon tea.
So we're looking for the hooded guy still, but I'm gonna look at Jackson and let him know. Basically, like, hey, they've got big puppies, but I tried to make them like your smell. Yeah. And like, basically, like the idea sounds really smart. He sounds like he's saying it in a dumb way, I guess. Like,
and my response is, who doesn't like my smell?
Oh yeah, and when you guys go in, I'd recommend going in around here. This looks like maybe kitchen storage. This building seems useless for what we're looking at, but I mean, and she definitely acted a little nervous. Brunor decided to
Really?
mention the little golden man, even though
Yep.
we weren't gonna originally discuss that.
Oh, it makes up for when
But
you brought it up with Davil.
yeah, it really does. I forgot about that. All right, do we want to continue down, headed east to see if we can find more on this hooded figure?
Yeah.
Do we still want one of us to stick around here with the detector?
Yeah, speaking of the detector, she also saw that and asked questions.
Okay.
Because
Well,
none
if
of
she
us
seems
thought of that.
suspicious about it, then she could be
What?
harboring it for like all we know.
Right, because I kind of said it as like, it's a missing person. So,
Mm-hmm.
not that it was like
I mean,
a
if she does know of its existence, she could tip it off, and it could move
That's a good point.
So maybe one
while
of us
we're
stay
looking.
posted to watch. Unless we could find somebody to hire to watch.
The thing is we played it off as that's your like tinker toy thing, like. But I guess then you also said that it's a tracker thing too. So like she kind of knows.
Sometimes, I mean, she might make a bad move then. Who knows?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm wondering if we could hire some, like a guard or something, to like watch their move and follow them from a slight distance.
I mean, she
I
doesn't
mean, I
know
can hang around
what.
the gate.
As I say, she doesn't know what either Andrew or I look
That's
like.
true, especially if
Yep.
you're planning on jumping the fence anyways to get this guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust anybody else. I don't want to trust one of us.
And then if you see an opportunity where everybody leaves the place, you could sneak in there.
Yeah, I can wait here till nightfall if that's the plan.
Let's do that. Maybe
Potentially
find a
with
nice.
the detector, probably.
That way, if they
If
leave,
it stops beeping, I want to know.
yeah.
Do you want me to stay with you, or what do we want to do?
I know that the detector's a little sus. Like it's a loud sound, right? Is there anything we can do to
No, it's
muffle
not.
it?
It's not
It's like a
loud. It's just kind of
clicking
like
and
a.
whirring noise.
Mm. Okay.
Like a personal
Um.
fan.
Yeah.
I need to run to the
Then
bathroom real
yeah, I'll
quick. I'll
just
be right
stand
back.
by the gates
Okay.
nearest there.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to hang around.
Moving my character. So like somewhere over here, I guess.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Is there anything non-residential around here, like a bar or something?
I think Hallie said she was going to the bathroom real quick.
Oh, shit, okay.
It was kind of while we were all talking.
I sorry, yeah, I didn't hear it.
We did. I wasn't sure if it was her or Leona, but now that Leona said that, now I know it was her.
Potentially both.
Yes, now they're both done.
I like how you are using your Order of the Gauntlet streams for nefarious reasons.
I know. I was like, man, well, gotta do something for making her trust me a little bit. And like, it's not nefarious. It's for good reasons.
Yeah, you trying to protect the area.
Okay, I'm back.
I think Callie.
Heather, did you have disguise proficiency?
Oh, yeah. I can't remember AC proficiencies, to be honest.
Proficiencies, they'll have the little circle colored in on the left.
No, but for disguise.
I don't think
That's-
disguise
didn't
is on that. Yeah.
It would
is
probably-
disguise- would that be like a disguise kit? So it'd be a tool.
Yeah.
I have the kit. I can't remember if we decided if I knew how to use it or not.
Do you have a proficiency in deception?
Not a strong one, no. I think the only way I was going to use it is if like my previous gladiator acting experience meant that I knew how to use that.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that makes me proficient in it.
Okay.
Oh my god, Bubba, don't fall off. Jesus. Dude. Dog's sleeping on his back and he keeps rolling closer and closer to the edge of my bed.
Hallie's on her way back
Yay.
after blowing up the toilet.
TMI.
I mean, that's where I'm at today, so, solidarity.
Alright. I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Welcome back.
What?
Alrighty.
Alright, so when I left, you guys were saying that Jackson was going to stay behind. What was everyone else's plan?
It
We
sounds
keep
like
looking
we're
for
all
this-
just gonna stay behind.
Okay.
What? Who made that decision?
Well, because they were both staying behind, and then you and I were saying, like, well, at least I was saying, like, well, then we can all just, like, hang out until nighttime.
I thought we were looking for the hooded guy. I guess we don't really have any leads yet.
Yeah, our hooded guy lead led us to here.
So it is like 3 more hours until nightfall. So you guys just going to be like hanging out on the street?
Well, yeah, because if they make a move and they start leaving with the golden guy, because we kind of gave it away, we'll be able to follow
Trollskull's
them.
not far away though. Remember, these are our neighbors. So if you guys were at the house, I'd be able to signal to you like that they're leaving, and we'd be able to catch up with them in time. I would think.
Don't you have like an ability for doing something?
I have alarm. Actually, I could
Alarm.
put an alarm on the gate. Actually, thank you for saying that. I could alarm this gate and just have it trigger mentally if it opens. Since they said they don't leave often, actually, that would allow even me to not have to stick around. But then the detector, in case the golden man hops the wall or something.
Right, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so for alarm,
But
as long as you're within a mile, the mental alarm will alert you. So,
I will alarm that gate then if I can.
Yeah.
And definitely set it to non-audible so only I can hear it.
so it does take a minute for you to cast. So I would assume it would be Lady Growlhund has gone back inside. Groundskeeper is just wandering around outside. So make a stealth check to see if he notices you setting up the spell.
I feel like you don't need to be too stealthy because they can't see outside the wall if you're standing on the corner of it.
Well, he was talking about doing it on the gate.
Yeah. Well, if he's standing like right over here, they'd have to be almost on top of the wall.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he has to touch the gate. So.
I had a 17, Hallie. No modifiers.
Okay. Yeah, so you're able to put the spell in place, and as far as you can tell, nobody noticed you doing it.
I'm just a dung sweeper, sweeping streets.
Dung sweeper. He says.
They're a guild, bro.
Yeah.
I
A
know.
respected guild.
Yeah. Very respected.
In fact, you paid them to clean out your chimneys.
Oh yeah.
So in that case,
We
if
had
that's
dung in our
alarmed,
chimneys.
then were you saying just like you would hang around with the alarm thing, or the tracker thing for the golden guy and the rest of us?
Yeah.
Go.
But I'm able to be pretty far away from the gate. I don't have to keep eyes on the gate now. Just kind of chilling around the vicinity with the detector.
So, Steven, were you wanting to like continue down the road and look for the hooded guy while we waited for dusk or not?
I feel like that's probably smart. I feel like that's the thing we should do because we have eyes on the gate. We have somebody else watching it. I don't know if we need the whole group for that.
Yeah, that way you and I are out of the area too.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
where did you say you were going?
Continuing east down the road, I guess, looking for signs of the hooded figure.
Okay.
Going for a stroll.
Maybe look and see if there's anybody like out on their porch or that sort of thing.
Looking for signs anywhere of wall jumping, building jumping, like keeping an eye out, just doing some investigation checks and stuff. Rolled an 8, so I'm just oblivious.
I only got a 13 for investigation if it actually mattered. So
Sorry, I'm just setting something up here. All right. Yeah, so you continue on down the street, and there's not really people hanging out just like on the front porch, but it is a somewhat busy city street, so there are people just walking around that you might be able to just talk to people passing by.
Do you think we should go back to the knocking doors?
I feel like that might be the. Well, no, because that's just as risky. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just start knocking on doors and asking people walking around, asking people in their houses.
just asking if they've seen a hooded figure
Yep.
around the time of the explosion.
Yeah. Do we want to split up and just start knocking doors? And then meet up in, like a few minutes?
Yep.
Sure.
I
Can I have all three of you roll investigation checks for me? You guys are splitting up to do this, right?
18.
Yeah.
Okay.
My investigation check's gonna be
Plus
garbage.
2. I got a mod 20.
Oh my gosh!
I got a 7.
Even with my -1, I got a 17.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
So as you guys go around talking to people in the neighborhood, are you just continuing east or like going in general around the area?
I think we were gonna just. I was anyway. I was planning on just continuing down. Oh shit.
Sauron Street.
Sour. It looked. It reminded me
down?
of sourdough. Sourdough Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sauron Street.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing too.
Okay. So over half of the doors that you knock on, people don't answer. Whether they're not home or they're just not answering, whatever reason, people aren't answering the door. Of the ones that do, a lot of them apologize. They didn't see anything. You get the occasional person who's like, leave me alone. What are you doing here? Just grouchy. But Brunor and Sunny each run into one person each who actually have information.
Ooh.
Sunny, you talk to someone who thought that they saw somebody wearing a cloak like that shortly after the blast. And if they're not mistaken, they're pretty sure that they saw that man go into Growlhund Villa.
Oh, ho, ho, really?
Interesting.
Okay, so maybe the hooded figure we were looking for is the same person.
Or
gonna say
they're working together.
Yeah, we got 2 eggs in
Um,
one basket here.
Brunor,
True.
also talking to someone right over by Growlhund Villa. They could have sworn they saw some kind of a golden man up on the roof at Growlhund.
Well, ladies and gents, I think we have our where we need to be.
Think so.
I say let's wait till nightfall.
Yeah, let's go meet back up with Jackson and just kind of hang around there in the shadows until it's nighttime.
Do we need to get any supplies from our place, maybe?
That's a good point.
If more than you or me is climbing over, we might need some rope. Oh, I think we already have rope, right?
I
Yeah.
have rope, I think.
Yeah, we have rope in our packs.
We might be pretty prepared for this then.
Huh.
Yeah, I got 50 feet of rope.
Did any of you guys need short rests or anything like that before?
No, I think we're all healed up. If I'm not mistaken, I think I went to buy a couple of. Let me check my inventory, make sure I bought potions from what's her face. Because on my little escapade, solo escapade, I used up all of my potions.
You have 3.
I do. Wait, equipment back. Is that in my equipment or my backpack?
It's listed under your equipment, but if it should be in your backpack,
potion
then
of
we
healing.
can
Okay,
just say
okay.
that it is.
Okay. Because I thought I'm pretty sure I remembered getting buying 3 potions from Fala.
Oh yeah, it looks
Afterwards.
like I have some too.
Okay, cool. Then I think we might be okay. We just need to kind of take it out.
Tyrone?
Oh, did anyone want to top off a poor gladiator's coppers so that he has 50 gold to use a spell?
Second. Hold on.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I gotcha. What do you need? How many coppers do you
Just
need?
literally 27 copper. It's like
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
Now that is something that you would need to actually stop by the market area and pick up a diamond.
actually pick up the gem.
Yeah. Which I mean
Okay.
is easy enough to do,
Um,
but you'd have to leave your post.
Oh wait, I have one.
A diamond? Oh, right.
Oh wait, what?
Hallie, I don't think we actually went into what is in the bag of gems.
It just said it was a bag full of gems, so if you wanted to just subtract 50 gold points from the value of the pouch, I think it's reasonable that there would be a diamond in there.
And I can exchange you 49 gold
Right.
and 70 copper.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna give you the 50 gold points. I'm fine with that.
Alright, sorry. My mom came with dinner and to retrieve my dad's
You're good. We were just figuring out accounting between party members.
Yeah. I will be back. I have to run to the bathroom.
You're good?
Was anybody wanting a potion of healing? Does anybody not have one? Because I have a few extras. I remember I bought some extras.
I don't think I have one on me, but I have the natural healings. It might not be necessary if it would be more useful on other people.
You know, I'm not really sure how to tell what stuff I technically have on me or not. I kind of had planned on it all being on me, but I think I've not technically shown that right in D&D Beyond. But I technically have 5 healing potions.
Which also, like, if there was anything that you left behind, this is just, like, right down the block, and people could still be stationed at the post while running back to the tavern to pick stuff up.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll just give you one of these healing potions. You can just have one.
Do you think that's something that you would have had on you, or something that you would just, like, stop by the tavern and grab?
I assume they're not that heavy, so I think
Yeah.
I would have them on me
Okay.
personally, because like I'm kind of going for more of a healer type
Right.
play for it, anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking here, and it looks like everything that I've added, I've just put under equipment, but it's not actually like in my backpack technically.
Yeah, and in our last campaign, that didn't really matter because you just had everything that you owned on you at all times. But here
Right.
it's a little bit trickier because you have an actual, like, base of operations.
Right. Like technically, I probably wouldn't have like the bedroll and like that sort of
Right.
stuff in my backpack right now, but that's technically what's in it. So yeah, I'm gonna hand Jackson a healing potion right now. That way you have it.
Why, thank you. This is just my lucky day. I'm getting gems and potions. I tried to add a gem to my inventory, Holly, and I didn't see one that was just a plain gem. They were all like special items, so.
Let me see. Oh, that is Brunor. Brunor doesn't need that.
I'm gonna go through and fix my backpack situation real quick while we're waiting.
Yeah, when you search for diamond, the only one that comes up is one that's worth 5,000 gold points, not 50 gold points. Because it was diamond, right? That spell needs?
I just said gem, actually.
Looks like
Right?
chromatic orb is a diamond worth at least 50 gold points.
Oh, it specifies diamond. Okay.
Yeah, which I will just, let's see. Add custom item. Oh, come on. Computer, do the thing.
A freaking torch is 10 pounds? What the hell?
A torch is 10 pounds?
That's what this says. That's ridiculous. I was like, how do I have 40 pounds worth of stuff in my backpack when I like don't have anything in it hardly?
And 1 day of rations is 20 pounds. Like, some of the weights on these things are just dumb.
Oh my gosh, it is. Dude, that's almost my entire weight just just in food. That's like a month's worth of food.
Especially considering the fact that I imagine rations being, like, a bag of beef jerky. There's no way that weighs 20 pounds. Alright, I think I got... Oh, what? Well, I tried to add a diamond to your backpack and it disappeared immediately. So maybe that didn't work.
Magic. Is it the potion of healing or a lesser potion of healing?
Regular potion of healing is what I have in my
Regular
inventory.
potion. Okay, I did find that one, so I'm going to add that.
There we go. I think I got diamond added to your inventory.
And the potion should be in there now once it's done loading.
Yeah, a whole ass disguise kit is only 3 pounds, but a day's worth of food is 20. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, some of the things that they put in here, I don't know what they were thinking. But
I'm kind of surprised my holy symbol has 0 weight. I was expecting it to be like 20 pounds too.
oh, it added diamond twice. Cool. We're going to delete one of those. There we go. Now it should be set.
Sweet. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we'll wait for Leona to get back. But was there anything else that you guys wanted to do to prepare before going in?
I can't think of anything.
Look at my stuff.
Oh, I had asked while you were gone, Hallie, about my disguise kit, if I had proficiency in that, or if I just owned one.
I think you have proficiency.
Okay.
So there's a box that has proficiencies in languages. So it looks like you have proficiency in disguise kit and hand drum, in addition
Okay,
to
sweet.
weapons and armor.
And it looks like I do have one on me. And that's not a one-time use thing?
I don't believe so.
I was gonna say I might use that disguise kit just to look a little less half orc, I suppose. In case I do get caught, then they won't just immediately recognize me as the neighbor.
Yeah, so disguise kit is a pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, and small props that let you create disguises to change your physical appearance. So it wouldn't just be gone after one use.
Cool.
Oh, you can override the weight and change it to what you want too.
Okay.
That's interesting. I'm changing my rations to like 3 pounds, like the kits and stuff, instead of being 20 pounds, because that's so yes.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird. The main reason I said that weight matters for this campaign is because if you do find that that treasure stash, you're not going to be able to lift an entire stash of gold
Watch me.
necessarily. So weight will matter at a certain point, but for things like that, it shouldn't make too much of a difference.
Gotcha.
Until we get a bag of holding.
Well, even
That's
after I
true.
added the customization of the weight, it still shows it as 30 pounds anyway. So
Interesting.
it's something we can look into possibly, though.
Yeah. All right. Leona, was there anything that Sunny needed to do to prepare before going in?
Nope, I don't think so. I think I have all of my stuff.
Okay. So I do want to give a heads up that this is something that we are not going to finish in like a half-hour time frame. So this is something that we're probably going to be like stopping in the middle of invading this rich family's property, most likely.
Me.
So just a heads up that normally I would say we'll just keep going until this part's done, but we had talked about having not as
We all
long of a
feel like
session.
garbage.
Right.
Yeah.
So just heads up going in that we are probably going to be stopping partway through.
That's fine by me.
All right.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go make sure my children aren't drowning each other real quick.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's pretty specific.
Right. It's like it's happened before or something.
I know.
And a back.
Alrighty.
So where'd you get this cool gem from, Sunny?
Oh, I've had it lying around for just in case.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I believe you, Sonny, but actually, you know what? Can I do an insight check to see if I believe her that she's just had these laying around?
Yeah, you could do insight versus deception.
Alright.
You have to do deception. Okay, hold on. What's my modifier in
I
deception?
mean, I feel like out of character, it's pretty obvious that it's deception, but in character,
Where is my D20? Oh, geez, it's right in front of me. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't have a -1, so there's that. Oh, suck on that, Heather. 19.
Oh, I so lost because I rolled a 4. I 100% believe you. I am so sorry I ever doubted you. Wow.
And now I'm gonna roll like shit the rest of the game. Damn it. Wasted on a deception roll.
You're welcome.
Ugh. Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh, like that time that we forced Lloyd, was it? To pay the villagers?
I
orphanage?
think so.
Oh, that was great.
No, that was Steven. We forced Steven to pay the orphanage.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, because he was the fucking rogue. You're right.
Yes.
He wanted to keep all the money for himself, and he had been stealing all this money the whole time, and then we forced him to pay the freaking orphanage.
I don't think you guys. Did you guys know that I had stolen like thousands of gold worth from?
No, like, our characters
Eventually,
didn't know it.
eventually, but not at that point.
I was gonna say, I think we eventually did. We knew you were hiding something, but we didn't know what.
And, like, we had all agreed that we were going to give some of the money that we had all got.
Yes, and
The
actually,
orphanage.
I think it was because Heather and I had like given up a good portion of our gold, and you literally gave up like 10 pieces, or it was something super fucking cheap.
We're like, no, you got to give them more.
All right, so it is now nighttime.
At least I'm not being stingy with my wealth.
It is now nighttime. You guys are outside of Growlhund Villa. The gate is locked back up.
For obvious reasons.
So,
Hey.
guys, I still think that we should go through at that back corner.
Also, I don't know why Brunor's token is showing that he's at half health. I'm gonna fix that real quick. But
I was just about to mention that too. I was like, wait, I thought we all agreed that we were full health.
I've given up on fixing it.
Also, did the gate alarm go off or the detector stop going off during this time?
no.
Well, I don't know why it says I have 20 health when I have 28.
Yeah, it
Because
actually shows lower health for me too.
it's supposed to automatically update, but it stopped automatically updating. I think that the add-on I had in Chrome stopped working. So
Boo.
Mine
that's-
shows the right health.
I mean, mine doesn't even show any health, so there's that. Oh yeah, it does. 13, but it's not. That's not correct.
yeah, so that's something I need to fix. But we'll just focus on the life totals in D&D Beyond, and I'll fix that for future sessions.
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay.
Just get that out of the way.
Anybody who's trying to be stealthy should go ahead and roll for stealth. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
Bruno
Bruno
is
has
definitely-
disadvantage.
Not stealthy.
Yeah. Also, everybody has inspiration going into this.
Woohoo! All right. Well, it's a good thing I have +6 for stealth because I rolled a 10, so 16.
Okay.
And now starts the shitty rolling.
I got
got
a
a
mod 20
13.
somehow.
You're little. You don't make a lot of sound.
Andrew, you said 13?
Yeah.
Okay. Steven, what'd you get?
You said we have to roll with disadvantage?
You do.
How do I do that? I roll twice and pick the lower of the two?
Yep.
18 and 4. Nice.
So your bell gives you away.
Yeah, my bell is just dangling on my backpack, still ringing.
Well, the reason he has disadvantage is because of his armor. So his armor is just clanky.
But with a roll like that,
dampers on that.
Can I also put on my disguise kit since, like, I kind of identified myself to these people?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's a way to, like,
So-
indicate that.
wait a minute.
So it's
Bruno
just gonna be a
comes to the
straight
realization-
D20 check to see how well your disguise works out. And
Isn't there
actually,
something...
can I please finish real quick? So I also know Jackson was doing a disguise kit. So if I could get a D20 for Tink, and then for Jackson, we need a D20 plus 2. All right, what were you saying, Steven?
Is this something we could drag one of our houses into for assistance? Like one of our companies, I guess.
Potentially, but you would have to like leave
and come back.
Yeah.
Was
That's
there
something we
any of
should have
them that
thought
were
about earlier.
whoever it was that was looking for the hooded figure?
Nim? Hold on.
Like, we were looking for the hooded figure because of the explosion, but then the purple hooded one, which we believed or we thought was a different person, I'm not sure. That was the Temple of Gond, I think, or House of Gond.
Yeah, so none of your factions really were invested in any of this.
Well, then in that case, I don't feel like they're going to help us enough.
Yeah.
Like, you might be able to recruit some help, but it's not
Really worth it.
it's not their mission that they've asked you to help with.
I got a 12 plus 2, Hallie, for the disguise kit.
Okay.
Only got a 2.
Oh, so you
Okay.
look like a sad little clown. Wah, wah, wah.
I'm just gonna turn to the party and be like, "How does it look? It's my first time."
Just give like a shaky thumbs up. It's fine.
Yeah, so Jackson is decently disguised. Like, somebody who knows him would be able to tell that it's him, but if you don't know him, you wouldn't necessarily know right away, like passing by on the street. But with Tink, it's like she has put on some heavier eye makeup and otherwise looks exactly the same.
Wow,
Oh
Tink,
my
you look good.
Thanks.
Can-
I'm glad you
can-
like it. I really did my best here. I
Yeah,
feel like it's gold standard work.
yeah.
Anybody want me to use my disguise kit on them?
No, we're I'm good. Thank you. Thanks though.
Sure. I mean, I think I look fabulous. I mean, I don't have a mirror, so obviously I don't know, but I feel like I look fabulous.
Yeah.
So what's your guys' plan?
Well, I've we need sorry. Oh, I need to scroll out. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of black. That's because you're scrolled all the way in. I'd like to sneak around to the
I was saying
back.
like right around here is where that building was. That it looked like if we can, like one of you guys that's good at climbing, get to the top, and then like take my rope, or if you have rope, and then toss it down, and then like the rest of us can climb up, and then maybe you guys can sneak ahead just to make sure there's like no people, and make sure we're good to get all the way.
I'm wondering
Oh,
if we can
I got stuff, but
jump up, climb up this building here, and jump over, or jump on. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump onto the building over here on the right.
Okay. Could I
Oh.
get a athletics check from you?
Yes, I was just about to do that. What the okay, there is. Athletics is +2. Ooh, 17 +2 is 19. I will
Yeah.
take that.
You're able to make it up just fine.
Woo!
Alright, I'm gonna try and climb the wall with a total
And-
of 5.
Oh no. Yeah, you try to climb and you're just like scraping against
Oh wait,
the
plus 3,
stone.
so 8.
Yeah, you're not able to make it. So the walls are 12 feet tall. The building is 20 feet tall.
Okay. Can I? So the building that I'm on is 20 feet tall. You said.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you're
so I could
you're
get a
higher than
good
the wall.
look. I can get a good look in down there, can't I?
Yeah. If you
Okay.
make a
Can I-
perception check.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, +3. Okay. 13.
Let's see.
Rude. So freaking rude.
Sorry, I have to like reveal block by block because of how awkward it's shaped. So you're able to see that much of the yard from up there.
In front of me? Seriously?
So right in front of you is a building that you can't like.
Oh,
It's a roof
yep,
there,
yep. Okay,
But-
okay. That makes sense.
which I guess I can also unblock this section of wall here.
Okay. So.
Something that's kind of odd. You notice this shadowy figure
Oh shit.
on the
Where?
grounds over there. Just on the other side of the tree.
Okay. Can I hop down Well, that really wouldn't get me much closer to see it.
If
Even
you're
with my
going
night
around the
vision.
building like that, then you'd be able to see more of it.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of... See if I can get a closer look.
There's another shadowy figure.
Very, very, very sneaky. Oh, there's another one. Okay.
So I'm basically stuck outside being, non-sneaky. I can't make it over the wall. Kind of works out because
Not without
I
some
may not.
help, but
Okay. I'm gonna sneak back this way.
What did you see?
Hey guys, there's a... I see two figures in the yard, but I don't know what they are.
Oh, I bet those are the dogs that we saw earlier. That we were telling you guys about.
Do they look like dogs?
I mean, dark.
Oh my gosh. My fucking map is glitching and I've just accidentally moved myself into the building, I think. Can you get me back out, Hallie?
yeah, let me see. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay. There. You're back outside
Thank
the
you.
wall.
My scroll was stuck or something, so when I tried to move sideways, instead I scrolled up the page and I set it down up there and I was like, oh no, no I can't see it.
This little tiny bit that's sticking out is bothering me. There we go. Now it's a straight line. And same with on this side. Okay. Doesn't really matter, but it was bothering me.
You wanna pass us down some rope?
Oh, sorry, I've been on mute this whole time. Jesus.
Yeah.
Mary Joseph. Hallie, does it look like could I tell if they were dogs, or did I just...
No, you're not really sure what they are. You know that there's something
Shit.
there, but
I'm really sorry. Hold on,
you're
guys.
good.
They tossed a rope down, right?
Not yet.
Oh.
I was gonna say I'll try to athletics check up onto the wall here.
Okay, yeah, so it's going to be harder to get up to the roof where Sunny is, because that's another 8 feet higher. But if you're trying to just get up on the wall, then...
I figured the wall by this building here.
Okay.
The building's inside of the wall, right?
No, so the wall kind of connects to the building.
Okay.
If I remember right,
Wherever it's
So,
only 12 feet, I guess,
that's...
is where I'm trying to jump.
if I remember right though, Jackson, that there was people in that building. It was servants' quarters or something like that. Just by the way.
Oh, that's right.
Around
Was there a gap between the wall and that building that Sunny's at? Like a small alleyway?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I think I see that. So I will attempt to scale closer to where these shadowy figures were spotted.
Okay.
Let me roll that. Modded 13.
Not quite. You can keep trying, though.
I might need to. Is there a rule with for taking 10 or something?
Yeah, that's...
Or am I remembering something with Pathfinder?
No, that's definitely something that I remember from D&D 3.5. It's not used as much in 5e, but, you could just keep trying and make your way up there eventually.
Let's give it
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some rope down.
Okay.
It sounds like I'm gonna have to go soon. My husband's being a... Anyway. I'm gonna throw a rope down to Tink and Brunor and get them up there.
Yay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Saoirse, come
I will
upstairs, please.
come back down and use the rope.
Same. I'm climbing up over the rope.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a minute. I'm sorry, guys.
You're good.
If I move over here, am I able to see these shadowy figures?
Make a perception check for me.
Oh, and I actually have dark vision too.
So dark vision lets you see to a certain point in like black and white.
Gotcha.
However, there are like some lights farther in the yard that, with good enough perception, you might be able to see more.
Gotcha. It wasn't good perception. I only got a 7.
Oh no.
I hit a 17.
Okay.
-1, so 16.
So Jackson would also be able to see. So this is the rest of the yard.
I'm gonna grab my dinner plate real quick. Just gonna take 2 seconds.
Okay.
So there's a third figure, it looks like.
Yeah, so you see 3 shadowy figures in the yard.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Was Jackson able to see that third shadowy figure?
Yes.
Well, if there's 3, then those are definitely not the dogs we saw, because there were only 2 dogs. Unless there was a third that we just didn't see.
I mean, you went all the way around the perimeter, so
True.
there wasn't another dog outside, at least.
Are we thinking they hired guards?
Oops.
Guards or like some sort of monsters, or maybe it's just the groundskeepers even. That's kind of why I was thinking it would be a good idea to hop up on the wall behind the house and maybe just try to like sneak directly into the house. But we also have no idea where this like golden man's gonna be.
The last, I mean, the times he's been seen, he's been on the houses.
True. But if she's hiding him there, then he might be
Yeah.
inside for some of it too. Maybe it would be a good idea to like try to peek into the smaller house first, because could be hiding out there.
Yeah, so the small one that's close to you is just 1 story, but the house itself is 2 stories.
Jackson, if you're able to see that far, are you able to see like into like any of the windows of the house across from him?
The one closest to us, the like servants' quarters.
The further one away, I think the one that's closest to us, we wouldn't be able to see into very well because of how like high up we are.
I mean, I
Let me
could give it a
see.
go.
Let me look at the DM side of things to see if you would be able to see anything from there. So the servants' quarters, that like weird little rectangle that's sticking out, is just one story, like the building that you're next to.
Uh,
Am I able to like, since I'm here right close to the wall, just kind of peek in any windows of the servants' quarters that might be near me?
It's pretty dark. You can't really see much there. I was trying to see if
Sure.
there are lights on upstairs. What is that room? That can't be right, can it? Okay. Yeah, so the room that's directly across, on the upper level, which is here. There are some lights in there, and it looks like most likely some servants just moving around in that room.
Could is there anything like on the roof that we could attach a rope to and try to like scale down to like peek into this building that we're in front of?
Um, Potentially, but it would take a athletics check to like scale down without just dropping down to the ground.
Gotcha.
Well, are you trying to get into the yard or on top of the servants' quarters?
I was thinking if we could like scale down like near the servants' quarters and be able to like peek in and then just like crawl right back out, you know?
I was thinking of even just trying to jump on top of the servants' quarters.
Or wait, hold on. Isn't the servants' quarters the one that's attached to the building though? The house. So the one we're in front of
Yeah.
is the one that I thought was the guard shack or whatever.
Okay.
So
The one
the
we're in
one that
front of
you're
is the like barn.
yeah.
Then okay. I was gonna say, can I just try to jump across from this roof to the barn roof?
Yeah.
Because they're like the same height, right? Like they're both single-story roofs.
Mhm.
And I will attempt to do that. Is that athletics or acrobatics?
It's a small enough jump. Yeah, go ahead and do a acrobatics check, but it's not a difficult one.
Hey, it was 20. Why did I waste it on that one? So like 24.
Yeah, you make it across without any issue.
Oh heck yeah.
And you're able to land quietly, so it doesn't even like make any noise as you jump across.
I was sure hoping for that.
Nice.
Can I
Which, if
spot anything new or different from this new vantage point?
not really, and I'm actually going to open up another map here because If you guys are like jumping around on roofs, then the first story is not what we need.
Maybe if you can, try to get to like a better vantage point to see what those shadowy figures are.
So yeah, if you wanted to see what you could find for those figures, I think that'd be another perception check. I'll say it's there.
Okay. 16 after on.
Okay. So these don't really seem to have like an exact form to them. They're just straight up shadows. Also, I'm moving things so that they're actually on the grid lines because that's driving me nuts. So these things aren't actually moving. I am just trying to fix stuff. Okay.
At first, I was like, "Whoa, they're even wavering like little shadows."
Nah, just getting things actually aligned with the grid lines. All right.
So I come back so that I'm not yelling and let them know that there's something kind of sus about these figures. They don't really look physical or human or something.
Alright, I'm back. Ugh.
So Jackson jumped across to the next roof over to get a better vantage point, and you can see the whole yard from here. And it's not just a figure that you can't define. Like, these look like straight up shadows.
No, love that. Okay.
It's giving me Curse of Strahd vibes. Just saying.
I know.
That's why I mentioned the fact that they could be monsters in the first place. But I was
What?
like, don't think immediately that. This isn't Curse of Strahd.
You've never fought shadows before. You don't know what that is.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump across.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that you guys can do that without any issue, really, because it's a low enough DC for the acrobatics check that I'd assume that if any of you miss, somebody else would be there to just help pull you back up.
Okay.
It's like a
I was gonna
3-foot
say,
gap or something. Just
If that, it's like a 1 foot gap.
Well, do we want to just go ahead and engage?
gosh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Can
so
we can one of us like peek our heads over like and look in a window of the roof or of the building we're on top of?
yes. There's not really many windows there. It's mostly doors, but the doors do have windows, so you'd be able to see in that way. Who's gonna be looking over the side?
Go!
Hmm?
I'll go.
Okay. So from what you can tell, there doesn't seem to be any like people in here. There are some horses and a bunch of supplies, but no people in
Well,
this one.
guys, I say we just balls to the wall and we just go for it.
Like, hop down from here and like enter the barn and search it.
Is Brunor's thing still going off?
Uh,
I'll go,
are you still triggering it?
yeah, on my way
Yeah.
out. Like, oh, I handed it to Jackson at some point.
I guess I was the last to have it, huh? Yeah, I mean, I would definitely would be trying to see if it's still active.
Yeah, it's still going off.
Do we want to engage with these people before we identify where either of our targets are?
Yeah, I was wondering maybe if we're gonna hop down, maybe we should hop down like over here. And this kind of looks like an entrance, anyways. And then we can like go into this building, check it out. Might be able to like just grab and go if it's in there, you know, and avoid the attention of whatever the freak those things are.
Okay. Sorry, I'm seriously I had to go pee.
Ooh, I did not mean to hop down.
I mean,
Okay.
I'll hop down. Why not?
Saying that maybe we should do it over here so we can avoid the attention of the shadowy figures and go into this building and check it out. And then we can always come back out of that building and go fight those guys if we want.
Sunny, your stealth check beat ours, right?
Yeah, I have plus 6 in stealth.
Okay, so you were the most stealthed of all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody's gonna jump down first, probably Sunny then.
Yeah, I can do that.
I had a mod 20 for stealth.
Oh, nice.
I feel like each time that we would make noise, we need to.
Yeah,
check.
we still have to do a stealth check because we're jumping down from what, a 10-foot building? Which
Gotcha.
could, by the way, kill Tink probably.
Well, I wasn't gonna jump down. I was gonna have somebody lure me with a rope.
Or even have somebody catch you. You got a couple of tall people here.
True.
I'll go ahead and do a stealth jump down.
Okay.
Do you want me to do stealth and acrobatics?
Nah, just stealth is fine.
Okay. A 16.
Okay.
Shoo. Who's
Anybody
next?
else stealthing?
Sure, I'll go for stealth, but
Bruno should probably just stay up there.
I was gonna say I think Bruno's gonna stay here and be backup.
Yeah.
You know, because I already know I'm noisy if I try moving around.
it's a good point.
And if they come over here, you can just jump on top of them.
I'll go ahead and jump down, hopefully stealthy as well, but hopefully also caught by Sunny.
Sure. Why not?
I only got an 8 for stealth this time, though.
So you basically
So
fall off.
you thunk down.
Rip.
And
Way
Jackson
to be graceful.
Jackson was dropping down as well.
Yeah, I rolled a 13 for the stealth on the drop down.
All right. Well,
Great. Bring it on.
as you guys are dropping down, oh come on, wrong layer. No, I don't want to move that. As you guys are dropping down, Tink makes a loud thunk, and Jackson makes just enough noise that the shadows notice you.
Well, fuck. Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
God
19.
damn it.
Okay.
I got a 7.
– 17?
3. What you call it? Bruno's initiative has never been like above 7. I think.
You've rolled pretty low consistently. Oh, sorry. I rolled 18. Sorry. 14 plus 4 is 18, not 19.
Which is bad because
Okay.
I'm our tank, essentially.
Oh, wait. What do you say you rolled, Steven?
7.
3. Or,
Oh, 3.
yeah, 3.
I wrote Brunor when I meant to write Jackson. All right. So first things first. What's this guy's movement speed? Okay. This guy is floating on up to Jackson here, and he is going to attack.
That bastard rolled higher than a 17.
19.
Dang.
He gets 17 to hit,
Holy shit.
which is going to do
I was sure hoping that wasn't the damage.
8 points of damage.
I'll take that.
And it reduces your strength score by 1.
Oh god. No.
Which I will make notes of reduced scores here.
Holy fuck.
Oh boy.
Sorry, that was 8 points damage?
Yes. And then it's Sunny's turn.
Shit. I'm gonna use my Radiant Sunbolt. I feel like this is probably what they're gonna be weak to, if I'm not mistaken. No, not you. I'm not talking about you. Okay, +6. Okay, we're gonna do +6. So +6 to hit, which is 18 + 6. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. 1d4. Where's my...
And this isn't the one that's like right up next to you guys, right?
Yeah. 1d4 + 4. No, stop. I'm trying to see what you do now. I don't want to roll you. I want to use my actual dice. Which are probably roll worse. 2 + 4. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
When you choose this tradition, you can hurl searing bolts of magical radiance.
That's pretty cool.
When you take the attack action. Sorry, I'm trying to see what happens when you use a key point. And use the special attack as part of it. You can spend a key point to make the special attack twice as a bonus action. Attack range of 30 feet. Oh, the other ones aren't close enough.
Not yet.
Damn. With it, and you add dexterity modifier to its attack and damage rolls. Hold on, you're proficient with it, and you add your dexterity modifier to its attack. Oh. So do I...
That's part of what it has calculated out already, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Love that. Changes as you gain monk levels. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure there's not anything else that I do. Anyway, for 6 points of damage, and then bonus action. I think that's all I can do. Unarmed strike. Yeah. That's all I can do. That's all I'm going to do this round. Yeah. Next.
Jackson.
What size of creatures are these?
Medium. So they're like the size of a person, but it's just this shadowy figure.
Okay. I still, my gust would probably be kind of useless though. I think I will just pull out the old shield and rapier and try and attack this thing.
Okay.
And since it's been a while since I've rolled one of these, is it my strength that I'm adding on to hit?
Yes.
And that got lowered, right?
Not enough to matter yet.
Okay. I rolled a 15, and is that
That hits.
mod 4? Okay. And that was with the rapier. Look at that for damage. 1d8 plus 2.
Yes.
Where's my d8? There, wait. I don't know why I'm struggling with the d8 so much. There it is. 7.
All right. It poofs out of existence.
Of course.
Yes. Guys, methinks I just stabbed a ghost.
Was there anything else for your turn?
Since it poofed, I wasn't gonna do an extra action. I can move now, though, right?
Yes.
So let's get a little bit of ways from. I was gonna say these other shadowy figures and go not down.
Say we
I
just
was just
get
gonna go a
into.
little bit to the left.
Or weren't we going to try and go into the building?
The building that's here, right?
No, the building that we're at.
That we're at.
Oh, behind us.
Yeah,
I
we're
had to hide
gonna.
in there first.
We were gonna check the barn for the shiny
Okay.
gold
Then
guy.
I'll go in there with my move then.
Okay. So go ahead and just show yourself on the roof for now. I'll reveal what's
Yeah, I put
inside
it
later.
on top of Brunor at first.
Okay.
There we go.
All
It
right.
lags when I don't want it to. There we go.
This guy. That's as far as he can move. Tink, it is your turn.
All right. Let me pull it back up. I can't remember the name of it already. How are you looking, Jackson? You got hit. Did that take a big chunk of your health, or are you good?
Jackson. I mean, Jackson's feeling okay. It's about a quarter metagaming. So I'm damaged, but I've taken worse.
Okay. I'd like to cast Bless at the first level then, and bless all 3 of them.
Okay.
I can bless up to 3 creatures of my choice within 30 feet. And whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack or saving throw. So,
Nice.
and it says it lasts for up to a minute. So
Which is 10 rounds of combat.
it is with concentration.
Nice.
So I'd have to keep focusing on it, right?
Yeah, so
We'll guard you.
you can't you can't do something else that requires concentration, and then if something would break your concentration, you have to roll a check to see if you maintain the spell or not.
Gotcha. I will go ahead and do that then.
All right.
I think we were saying that we're not worried about components, or are we? Because I just realized it does say need holy water.
Only if it has a cost associated with it. So if it, like Jackson's spell, for example, said requiring a diamond worth 50 gold points or more.
Gotcha.
That's the only time that we're worried about it. Otherwise, it's just assumed that you can easily acquire and have these items.
Gotcha. I could just walk into any of the monasteries and get holy water.
Right. All right. So that brings us to Shadow number 3 here. Um, and actually, he's going to do that for his turn. Brunor.
The one's down. How much movement does it take jumping down?
Um, I think that you could get to one of those 25-foot squares.
Okay.
Because unless you're carefully climbing down, but if you're just jumping down and then running in, then
I'm just jumping down and running in.
yeah. So one of those 25-foot squares would be reasonable.
Yeah, and then I am going to Divine Smite.
Nice.
Because, well, it's kind of busted. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to a target, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first, max 5d8, and plus 1d8 against undead or friends. Oh, fiends.
Fiends.
Sorry.
And then you get an extra D4 because of my spell that I just gave you.
So Divine Sense. Do I only have the first level? Is that what that's saying?
Currently, yeah.
So I can only do plus 1d8 radiant.
2d8.
2d8 radiant.
It's 2d8 plus 1 more for each spell level, but it starts at 2d8.
Oh.
So 2d8 radiant damage
Oh, there it
plus
is,
whatever
yeah.
your normal attack would be.
Okay, so Divine Smite on my Great Axe.
Okay.
So how does my shield work? Is my shield just strapped to my arm?
Yeah.
It's like a dinky little shield, so I can still use my Great Axe and have my shield technically equipped.
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
something that's just like strapped to your arm.
All right, I'm gonna swing at this guy.
Okay.
14 plus 5, 19.
That hits.
Okay, so now we have. Okay, we got 1d12.
And
Which one's
let me know
d12?
separately what these rolls are, because radiant damage is going to affect differently than just the normal damage does.
Figured as much. Okay, here's my d12, and then I have 2 more d12, or is that d8?
2d8,
2d8. So 2d8,
and then a d4.
1, and then a d4. What's a d4 for?
From
The
Tink's spell.
bless.
So you're just going to obliterate this guy, but we still need to roll just to make sure.
From Tink's spell. Oh, did you?
That's what I was
Dude.
saying. Is I blessed you. I blessed everybody, so you get an extra D4 with your attack roll.
Where's my other d8? That's a d10.
Sorry, is
And
bless for the damage or the hit?
For the damage.
so
Ooh.
2d8,
Or, oh wait, no.
1
Attack
d12.
roll or saving throw. So never mind. The d4 would have been added to attack roll, which already
Oh,
happened.
okay.
So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
d4 is not for damage.
It helps us hit, right?
It helps,
As opposed
yeah.
to, okay.
Gotcha. Dang, I thought that was a little better than it was then. Well,
That is
5.
better because then like issues with like high armor class aren't an issue.
true.
5 plus. Wait. Yeah, 5
Mm-hmm.
is my d12,
Okay.
which is really low. It's frustrating, but. And those are my other 2.
What are your other 2?
I sent them to you.
Where? Oh,
In
okay. I don't have that open because I have other stuff open. Wait, no. Oh, you sent it to me separately.
You
Got
said
it.
to do that, didn't you?
Well, I didn't mean like separate chat. I meant I need to know
Then
separate
separately.
what the D12 is compared to the D8s.
Oh, so they can know. So I rolled a
Yeah.
7 and 4.
Yeah, so 11 radiant damage, which just completely obliterates him. So he is gone.
Kind of wish I could have done a little swingaroo at both of them, but you know.
Can we tell
Ugh.
from that if the radiant damage, like, basically, is this thing a fiend or was it undead?
The shadow.
Okay, so the
Yeah,
fact that it's a
so
shadow might just mean that it takes more radiant damage on its side.
Good point.
I'm not sure if Jackson notices this, but Tink and Brunor, being the cleric and paladin, you would notice that this thing is undead and that radiant damage is having an effect on it.
I was gonna say because with my I used my radiant sunbolt.
Yeah.
Figured it was the same thing.
All right, so that brings us back up to Sunny, and there is only one shadow left.
Let's go, biatch. 1, 2, 3. Wait, hold on. Was I here? Wait, was I here?
You were right next to Tink. I'm pretty sure.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this puts me here. Oh, it's a ranged attack, so it doesn't matter. Haha. We're gonna go with
Also, you
Radiant
have
Sunbolt.
You have a movement speed of 40 with this character, so you could move 2 more squares if you wanted to. But
Bink. 7. Jeez, plus 6 is 13. Oh, plus Tink's D4.
Yeah.
Oh shit, where'd it go? 11. Plus 4. Oh, okay.
Nice.
So 13 plus 4 is 17 to hit.
that hits.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Scared
See,
me.
that shit's so good.
And then 1d4 plus 4. I'm gonna use a key point probably. Oh, 19 plus 4. Oh, no. I already hit. Why am I doing a 20? That's stupid. 1d4 plus 4. That's a 3 plus 4 is 7 points of damage.
Okay, and is that normal damage or is that radiant as well?
That's radiant damage.
Okay. Because that does make a difference. He is still alive.
And then I'm gonna use a key point to do it again.
All right.
Which is 12 plus 6 is 18.
Plus
We're just gonna
Yeah, so that hits. Yeah.
whatever the D4 would have been.
Yeah.
And then 1d4 plus 4
These things have an AC of 12, so.
and
Oh, wow.
7 points again.
Yeah, he is gone.
Poof.
Nice. Go team.
That's been the smoothest battle yet.
Right?
Yay, radiant damage.
Yeah, these things can cause some major damage if they get hits through, but they were far enough away to start that you got to them first.
And it also sounds like they're pretty squishy.
Yeah. All right. So, switching back over to this floor here.
Fuck is that? Are you?
Horsies.
Maybe there. Yeah.
So this stone building contains a beautifully maintained coach and clean stables that house 4 draft horses and a jet black riding horse.
Nay.
Nay.
Let's
Guys, I hate to be a party pooper, but I gotta get going. I gotta go work
Yeah.
on the basement with Jonathan.
I was literally just about to wrap up here. I was
Oh,
just
okay.
gonna let you know. Oh wait, actually, you wouldn't be able to see him from where you're at, so never mind. Well, since you guys have already seen him on the map here, then we are going to say. Come on, where'd the map go? In all of the commotion, a sleepy groundskeeper walks out this door over here. Not the same one you talked to earlier. Like,
There's another one.
what is going on out here? And that is where we will wrap up tonight.
Nay.
Well. Whoops.
GG's, guys.
Yeah,
On the
GG's
shadow
on.
creatures, at least.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah.
Also, nay.
Hey.